Right-hander deals towards first. Goes to second for one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
2 outs. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Emil Cedeno will hit next. That's to third. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Back here in St. Louis, down the third baseman, Hudson. Brown back to work. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly. Elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now 1-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Kenneth Leahy digging in for the Nationals. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. He scored twice. Go ahead run on base. And here is Brady House. To third. And it gets by him.
You always hear people saying be sure of one when talking about double play turn. Well, he didn't even do that right there. I think he was thinking way ahead of the play, trying to get the feed to second too quickly, and just lost concentration on picking up the ball cleanly. That hurts the
Here's Leody Taveras with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the third and final game of the series. And he lays down a bunt. Boots it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down. And in a good spot.
And he makes it.
So 2 down. Hudson next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Foul ball. The pitch. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. And a curve is down and in. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back to the top of the lineup, and next is the designated hitter, Kenneth Leahy. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, and that's the ball game.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. 1 out, runner at second. And up next for St. Louis, Hudson. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
the greatness, still you show them you the man. They filling up the stands, it's winning against all odds. Still beating up the beat, young Muhammad with the hands. It's like a holiday, I'm only eating with the fans. So royal, you move too fast for you. When you royal, one point, they call us a royal.
On the ground, right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Fires it to the plate, and he's in there. A run scores. It's a 2-run game. And they tag him out.
The batter, number 8.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up and in, and that is ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Two outs. Smash to the left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hudson measures 5 feet 8 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The Redbirds trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to first. Got him.
First baseman, number 22.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Hudson. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that's outside. 3-1. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, it's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Chicago Cubs, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 21 runners on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 10 hits.
So digging in, Hudson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Next offering is outside. Just missed. Green over at first with one away. And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And a curve misses outside. And that's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Quentin Bradley. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. Hudson dives back in, but they got him. Back here in St. Louis, here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. And a pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Slings to first, 1 up, 1 down.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit. Just didn't quite put it where he wanted to right there.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The left fielder. The batter, number 8.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Cards trailing by 2 here in the second. Game of the series. Kicks and deals. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Ray
number
Wilson.
28. Ray
Not the
Wilson.
easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ground ball left side. Hudson puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals nothing.
The batter, number 8.
And the first offering is not close. Reedy, the lead runner at second. Green on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got him looking. And that is that. So the Cards. And at first, Hudson next up for the Cardinals. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
These Cards looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Hudson. Down the line. And just foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
And now it's even up.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 22.
And here is Quentin Bradley. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Two on, 1 out. Next to hit, Christopher Hammond.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the throw, and he's safe as the run scores from third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through.
Hudson had a rough go of it in the loss. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
So up next,
Batting
Hudson.
third, the third baseman, number 8.
And he chases a high fastball there.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
In the air, out towards left center. Alcantara right there to make the grab. And that is that. We played an inning, no score.
Now batting, number 8.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal.
And delivers outside.
Hey, Larry Rick right here.
And it's 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 1-1. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Quentin Bradley. Bradley waits. There goes the runner. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for the Cardinals, but they still lead it 1-0.
Like a river, I keep rolling, back to you, I keep rolling.
And next for the
Up next for
Cubs,
the Cubs.
Michael Massey.
The second
I wouldn't
baseman.
expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at 3rd.
The Cubs trying to break this one open. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now a bunt towards 3rd. And he can't come up with it. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. And it's 8-3.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the
And first offering is fouled off. Hudson in his 4th year, a career batting average over 300. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still 11-3. And up next for Chicago, Kevin Alcantara. Righty delivers. Popped up. And the infield fly is called.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Michael.
Man at second
Now
here with
batting.
2 away.
The
Here's the
second
second baseman, Michael
Michael
Massey. The Cubbies up big in this one. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to 3rd, Hudson. And it'll be 1st and 3rd now after that miscue.
Now
Well, an error like
the
that, you
17th.
look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing
Machado.
focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that.
Base is empty, 1 away. Now Hudson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Late with the swing there. Alcala, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Outside. side.
One strike.
That misses. 2-1.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Cut on and missed. 96 with that fastball. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're headed to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this.
Qué día tan lindo, imposible tú. Tengo cero estrés, solo siento paz. Todos los días son domingo. Increíble lo que hace, solo un poco de trabajo y fe. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo, buena paga. Volándome, conociéndome, cada día más poco haciéndome. Cielo azul, miro despertándome. Me siento bien, mamá está bien. Ambición y fe me trajeron fame. Compré un auto con plata que no robé. Lo que antes los lujos hoy en día es un vuelto. Es un sueño oscuro. Como si no Billy cuando encesto. Banda de rote buscando un cemento. Soy un diamante sudamericano. Hice mi money con americano. Me río porque lo logramos. Estudio negocio, José, hoy estamos. Llevamos de viaje al flow y con el A pasamos el peso del carrion. Baby, el mono me pide esto. Nadie llegó tan alto en el top. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color. Vida al palo. Buena paga. Solo tengo una vida y la vivo como quiero. Porque quiero hasta que me toque morir. Y si la gente no le gusta, que me importa que vivan sus vidas. Que la mía yo la voy a vivir. Fueron muchas pajas, pero el proceso lo gozamos. Aquí no hay vibras malas. Si lo sentimos fiel nos vamos. Cero doble cara. Aquí solo somos hermanos. Mi team está tan que hasta que lo perdemos ganamos. Ey, nadie tiene el poder del cielo. Mi día no me van a sacar de carril. Seguimos la vía. El sol está afuera y el cielo a su lado. Buen día, me siento bendecido y afortunado. Lo conseguí, se me dio. La vida al fin tomó color.